the clergy and even the laity are saying, you are not delivering what you promised.
There is a lot of anxiety, and most people are losing trust in the government.
They have been given an opportunity even to help people to discover their talents and to provide opportunities for people in our country. Lakini wao wenyewe wanafikiria kwamba hii nchi ni yao.
Not government that has put all its machinery to advertisement. It was called govertisement.
Where the holy clap back. The Catholic Church versus RUTO'S government. For some time now, the Catholic Church has been in the very front line in criticizing Kasongo's government. Remember, the church played a very big role, by the way, in campaigning for Ruto to get in power in 2022. But there's been a fallout with the church from the whole of last year, as we can see, and this year from the likes of Nyeri Catholic Archbishop Anthony Muheria. Welcome to Brave Kenya TV, and as we take a look at this holy clapback, don't forget to subscribe, like, and leave your thoughts in the comment section.
We have to stop advertising and act. Government seems to be constrained to advertisement of government projects, advertisements of plans. Government is not an advertising agency. It is an agency that implements actions. That's what we want to see. So let's learn government that follows rules, systems, and builds. Not government that has put all its machinery to advertisement. It was called govertisement. We have to move from govertisement to government. Stop advertising what we should do, we will do, we have done, and rather put yourself to get people, resources, experts. And we have great capacity even in our leadership in government that they can deliver. And especially the delivery to the poor, the delivery in the education system, the delivery in the health system, the delivery in the system that really is about the economy and facilitation of our ecology. How I wish that we can shelve all this advertisement and noise and insulting and demeaning statements and start construction, appreciating one another, appreciating contribution, appreciating the values, the expertise, and bring all that together. There is nothing in Kenya we can't do.
We have made clear statements many times in the recent past with very little response from the government. Despite the calmness we are experiencing, there is a lot of anxiety, and most people are losing trust in the government.
We recall the pertinent and resolved issues we have raised recently with the government over taxation of Kenyans, the hiking of the missionary work permits, youth unemployment, regulations of the education system, especially the CBC and university loan scheme. This culture of lies, unkept promises, and misplaced priorities is unacceptable and needs to be dealt with.
Na watu wale ambao wamepatiwa nafasi, kama tuangalie viongozi wetu katika nchi yetu, mnaona vile mambo inaendelea, si ndio? Mnaona vile mambo yanaendelea. They have been given an opportunity even to help people to discover their talents and to provide opportunities for people in our country. Lakini wao wenyewe wanafikiria kwamba hii nchi ni yao, si ndio? Wanafikiria kwamba hii nchi ni yao, na hii nchi wajue ya kwamba sio yao. Hiyo nchi ni ya nani? Ni ya Mungu. Na tunaona vile wanaendelea, na wanafikiria kwamba sisi ni wajinga sana, hata wakinunua mafuta, si ndio? Tunaangalia tu, we are still watching, and God is also watching from a distance. God is watching from a distance. Na Mungu ni Mungu. You can manipulate human beings, but you are not going to manipulate Mungu. Mungu mwenyewe wakati utafika kwamba atakuondosha wewe mwenyewe, kwa sababu wewe mwenyewe unaharibia wengine the opportunities in life. Unaharibia. Mimi nakumbuka vile mlikuwa excited mkichaguana, si ndio? Mlikuwa mnaimba ati sijui tutaamuka mapema mkidance nyinyi wenyewe. Tutaamuka mapema sijui tukafanya nini. What are you getting now? Let us pray that we may have God fearing God-fearing leaders. Leaders ambao wako kama huyu mama, si ndio? Ambao wataweza kufurahisha wananchi wa Kenya. Sio tu kusema nini. We would like to have such like leaders ambao wataweza kutumia talenta zao vizuri na wataweza kuprovide opportunities for other people to exploit their own talents, and that is the way to go. Tuombe Mwenyezi Mungu atusaidie kwa jina la Baba, Mwana na Roho Mtakatifu.
Ukiona vijana wanaingia pale na kupiga kelele, kuna kitu mmepoteza waheshimiwa. Maybe the government is going through difficult times, but their services such cannot be compromised. We treat people, and any failure may result to death or health complications. Kwa hivyo mkienda bunge, mkiwa na hayo mambo mengine, you have to tell Pokuse or the man from Mount Elgon, angalie why we are not being paid. We have been talking about it, we are being taken in circles, but we have to talk. It's painful when patients come, like the policemen here, who take care of us, and we can't treat you. We have medicine, we have doctors, you are sick, we want to treat you. But the problem is that we are not being paid.
One of the things that has characterized the Ruto administration is its dalliance with the church in a manner that is defined by money. It is the politics of money and money bugs. Different individuals in the administration go to churches and use the pulpit to donate huge sums of money. And in the minds of many, it appears as if there is an attempt to buy clergy and to buy their loyalty and also to dominate, because he or she who gives money is buying your silence, buying your integrity. And I think that is how the Catholic Church came out very strongly and has said, we must not allow politicians to abuse the pulpit, to use money whose sources are questionable to try and dominate us. And they ordered that monies be returned to the individuals who had given or who continue to give that kind of money. And of course, others then followed. The Anglican Church followed, the Presbyterian Church followed, the NCCK followed. But there are other factions and churches. And as you know, in Kenya today, there are so many of these churches in keeping with the book of Matthew, chapter 24, verses 24, that in the last days there will be many Christs who will work wonders. And in terms of Paul's second letter to Timothy at chapter 3, that in the last days there will be a form of Christianity where people will be lovers of themselves. And we see those bishops and those clergy who are saying that money has no smell. And that therefore, if the Catholics want to reject the money, the Anglicans want to reject the money, the Presbyterians want to reject the money, we will take it. And this is classical divide and rule. And you can see that there are elements within President Ruto's administration who are making a kill on it. They go to church, they never transfer the money through RTGS. They carry it in cash and they bring it and they dazzle the congregation, and they then are allowed to speak from the pulpit. These are tactics that have been used before in different countries. And if you read Niccolo Machiavelli's The Prince, you will appreciate that when you divide them, then you rule them, then you confuse them, then you survive.